Wisconsin boys together again. What's it like? Start with John.
Picking up right where we left off. I always enjoyed playing with Parker, so it's nice to be on a college team together.
Parker?
Yeah, I mean, familiar face right here. We grew up kind of playing together in high school and we played a little bit of juniors together. So it's good to have someone kind of show me around when I got here right away.
How much was of influence was John to get you here? I know you played in Maine last year. You played a game here last year against Union. I think you said in your bio on the website that you got a sense of what it was like to be at Union in that game you played. So what was that? How much of an influence was John to get you here?
Yeah, he actually played quite a bit of a role. Obviously, when you enter the transfer portal, it's kind of a fair game for any team. And when Union called, I obviously reached out to John first and kind of was asking him the ropes of how he liked to hear school-wise, hockey-wise. So he was kind of the reason why I chose here.
John, can you talk about those conversations that led to this?
Yeah, I mean, he just asked me how it was, like life off the ice and life on the ice, and I told him what I thought, and I loved it here, and I thought he would have fit in perfectly. So,
how would you describe your game, Parker?
I think I'm more of a defensive forward, honestly, hoping to produce more this year here at Union. But I think I'm really reliable and consistent, so that's what you can see out of me.
How would you describe John's game?
I don't know. John's kind of a special one. No. Obviously, he's one of our better defensemen here, so we're relying on him a lot this season. And he's a great offensive defenseman, but at the same time, he's got a really good stick, and he's reliable in the D zone too.
John, how would you describe Parker's game?
I mean, he's lights out when it comes to tracking back and being there for the defenseman, and he puts himself in great spots, so he's always getting rewarded in that term or that sense.
John, for you, getting a win last year in the playoffs, and then losing to Dartmouth, just how much motivation has that provided to kind of get a taste of the playoffs? You want to get back there.
Yeah, no, it was nice to get the win at home. Looking back on it, but we expected so much more going into that Dartmouth series, and we kind of let down those expectations, so it kind of stuck with us all summer. I know we talked about that as a team already, and we're looking forward to this year, especially the games coming up to start it.
For you, how do you talking to the guys about how that ended? Just how do you kind of hope to help bring something to get this team over the top?
Yeah, obviously when I got here, I kind of knew about them already just because we played against them last year and they had a good year, but ended kind of in that weird way in playoffs. So I'm hoping with our age and our leadership on the team that we can kind of go farther than that. Lots of juniors, lots of seniors, so I'm excited.
When you guys played together back in Wisconsin, how did you hit it off right away?
I don't know. It started young. I guess we're all from different areas. That's kind of how Team Wisconsin was, and no one really knew anyone. You just kind of knew about them, and we were forced to come together, and then everybody liked everybody. So I mean, we all still talk to everybody on that team.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it just happened.
Parker?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of starts off the ice with us, honestly. Just John lives probably 3 hours away from me in Wisconsin, but we're all on the same team. So when we get together on weekends, it's more of off the ice, hanging out in the hotels and getting to know each other, and that obviously leads into your game. And we had one of the best youth teams growing up with Team Wisconsin in the national tournament, so kind of direct correlation there.